Just like in the normal world, people are arguing if pineapple belongs on pizza or not, people in the online B2B business space, they're just constantly fighting if you should do personalized outreach or you should do automated outreach. Like, what's the best way? Should I spend all of my time just manually researching these prospects and writing them hyper personalized email, adding like random Loom videos in my emails as well, only to get ghosted by them and never hear back from them, which is basically just a waste of time? Or I should just get like a massive lead list of 100 million contacts and start sending out 100,000 emails every single day, hoping that the email gods, Google, Microsoft, Outlook, whatever, they don't ban me. What exact approach is the best one? Like, this is a question which I genuinely struggle with for months. I've tried almost everything. Like, I'm not just saying this out of nowhere. I've actually done it and I've added proof in this video. Me showing you me doing automated outreach, personalized outreach, different ways of doing both of these things. Which one is the best for you depending on where you are at right now in terms of your revenue, company size and everything. And just pure number, pure data. None of the things are like, okay, yeah bro, like maybe you can do it. This is not theory, this is just what I found after testing everything. So the first thing which probably comes to your mind, the first question you have is, what exactly is personalized outreach? Personalized outreach is basically you researching people before you reach out to them, and then you write a really personalized message using that information manually so that the person knows that you've actually taken the time to learn about it. And this does not include like going to their LinkedIn page and just trying to see what college they went to, trying to find who their freaking girlfriend was in college and saying, yeah bro, I saw that you dated Jessica like 20 years ago. Obviously, a lot of people think that's also personalized outreach. But yeah, it is personalized because you actually did it. But when I mean personalization, I mean personalizing the message in terms of business context. So maybe you compliment them on their company. The company hit like $10 million in revenue and they posted about it. So but yeah, basically you find a cool, interesting fact about them. Basically, most probably a compliment which you can use in your initial message so that when they read it, they think that, yo bro, this person has actually taken the time out of the day, they might know me. And then on average, usually you get much higher responses. So there are different ways of doing this. There are different approaches of doing this. I've tried and tested all of them, and I'm going to show you which one is going to give you the biggest bang for your buck, going to give you the highest ROI. The first way you can do is you personalize the first message you write to everyone. So basically, first message is the first message you send out to people. If you're reaching out to them using Instagram, then you personalize the first message you send out to them on Instagram. If you're like sending them a connection request, you send a personalized connection request. If you're sending an email, you send a personalized email, the personalized email, everything. Basically, the medium of communication you choose, like email, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything. The first message, you include personalization in it. And this also means that you have to actually research the person before you send them a message out to them. And this is the first approach. And the ROI on this is kind of decent. I won't lie to you and say that, yeah, it's absolutely terrible and this won't get you any replies. You actually do get replies, but in my humble opinion, just for me, maybe you're a different person, we all have different standards and everything. For my standard, the amount of effort I had to put in order to get a reply, meeting, sale, revenue, everything, for me it was just personally not worth it. Like, I don't know if you can see the screen or not, but as you can see over here, I wrote out this massive personalized like message for him. I said, yo Max, just saw your video on moving from Dubai to Bali. So I saw he posted on YouTube a video of him posting from like basically posting that he's moving from Dubai to Bali. I saw that the client results on your site where you take on one-on-one coaching applications, and I believe more people need to hear your message. So I went on his site. I saw that he offers like one-to-one coaching. I think he was a fitness coach. I saw the testimonials, the client results, everything. And then I said, more people should hear that message. I personalized this as well. I said, I got a friend who owns a company called Bundle Media, and I believe he can help you sign 3 to 5 new one-on-one coaching clients each month via personal branding. Would it be a terrible idea for me to connect you with them? I thought like this will be a good message. I've taken my time, I personalize it and everything. And this person should probably look at it and be like, yo bro, this guy is absolutely awesome, insane. I really want to work with this guy. I really want to reply to him. And he's like, yo bro, it's a terrible idea. Obviously, not all messages are like this. I've gotten clients using this as well. So for example, like one of the first clients I got on YouTube was this guy named Ali04X. Yeah, this guy. So this is one of the first clients I got. and I reached out to him using Gmail, like maybe a Gmail or a Google Workspace account. So I manually wrote out an email. I said, yo bro, I saw how YouTube has shadow banned you. So early you used to get like a lot of views. He was absolutely like popping off, getting like 1.3 million views and everything. And then YouTube basically shadow banned him, and his videos started to get like terrible reach. Like 9 or 10 months ago, he was at like 70,000 subscribers, and he's posting every single day almost, and still his subscribers are only falling. It's not actually growing. So I said, I can help you like get rid of it. So yeah, we did get on a call and everything. We actually got him as a client and all as well. I'm not saying it does not work, but the amount of work and effort I have to put in order to get like a meeting or sale, I just don't think so. Personally, it's worth it. The next way of doing personalized outreach is I say what I know as relevant first message, personalized replies. This means that the first message which you send out to people, that's not like hyper personalized to them. It's not like me complete, like this is the example which I want to show you. In the first message, I say, which I sent to Eric, which is a YouTuber with 16 million subscribers. I said, what's up Eric? Saw your YT bit and decided to text you because I know a guy who helps YouTubers find reliable and affordable editors that deliver without headaches lol. Do you know someone who might be open to this, willing to do a free trial edit? Now this message, I sent it to like thousands of other YouTubers as well. It's not personalized, like yeah, sure, we have like his first name and everything, but yeah, it's not like hyper personalized or something. But this actually got us a reply. And I've seen, in my personal humble opinion, the ROI on this, an ROI considered by amount of money, time, effort, everything I'm spending into what I'm getting out, the ratio of that is absolutely insane. So the first message, it does not have to be hyper personalized. I don't have to like compliment him. Yo bro, I saw that video where you were like licking the freaking ground or something. I just said, I saw a YouTube video and it's relevant. Like I cannot blast this message out to like, let's say 50 million people. But I can blast out this message to like 10,000 people. So the lead list which you're sending this to, the people who you're reaching out to, you need to understand your ICP really well. You need to segment your lead list for that. Like I can sell this exact offer, this video editing offer, which I'm doing for a friend of mine. I can sell this to podcast hosts as well. And I'm shown like examples of me doing this for the podcast hosts and everything as well below. So I'll show you how we use the same exact offer and how we just use a different messaging to sell the exact same thing. But the first message over here, it's relevant for him. He knows that obviously he's a YouTuber. He wants like good quality editors, like these high quality YouTubers. They understand editing is absolutely insane and it's like genuinely a 10 on 10 ROI activity for them. Because if their videos get like shit views, if their editing is shit, the videos won't get views, and if the video won't get views, they absolutely won't have money to fucking eat or sleep. So that's why they understand it's relevant for them. The amount of personalization in it, the person actually might think we wrote it out for him, because I say we saw a YouTube video and he's a YouTuber, not very hard to personalize. Like I did not use AI personalization or anything in it. But yeah, this again got us a really good ROI. But after this is when we actually personalize the reply and everything. So you send out a relevant first message to people. This can be done by just simply copying and pasting messages manually, or you can use an automation for this as well. But after that, once they reply, like I confuse when and once they reply, when they reply, then you want to use like ultra personalized replies. So for example, in this case, you offer like a free sample edit, which is again like hyper personalized. You cannot like, yeah, obviously it's personalized. We're editing an entire video for him. But when I started out, like this is what I did to get one of my first few clients. So I'm not sure if you can see over here. You can see I like basically reached out to this person known as Arpit Sharma, and at that point of time in the Indian space, he was absolutely popping off. So he's like a self-improvement creator in the Indian market. So if you're outside of India, maybe you won't be able to understand because he speaks like Hindi and everything. But if you're from India, he posts like basically mindset, self-improvement content, typical Davos stuff, like motivational stuff. And at that time, I think he had gotten to like 300,000 followers, like 0 to 300k in like 120 days or something. And then in 150 days, he got to like 800k followers. I think he gained like 799k followers in like 150 days. And I got a reply for him when he was at his absolute peak. So this was the first message which I sent out to him. I basically added some social proof and everything. And at the end of it, I said, I know you get these messages a lot. So I've created a quick video explaining what we can do for you. Not some random video which I send out to everyone, lol. So I made like U capital to show him that yes, I actually made this video for you. Now I used to send out this message to everyone. It's like a templated message. I used to copy paste it. I did not have money for software back then maybe. Maybe I had, I'm not sure, I don't remember. But yeah, I either used to like copy paste it or I used to like send it using a software. And then when I would finally get a reply, I would like film out a hyper personalized Loom video for him, where I would basically audit the entire profile. I would tell them what I would do. Like at that time, the offer I was selling is I'll partner up with you on a revenue sharing basis, and I'll create like basically like growth operator, if you understand that. Basically we create like products which he can sell in order to monetize his audience, and we take care of the business side of things and he takes care of the basically the media and the distribution side of things. And that way we form a partnership, and it's like zero risk for him because you only get paid when he gets a result. And I used to share Loom videos like this. So I've attached the exact Loom video which I sent out to him. You can double check it by seeing the Loom URL over here is exactly the same as this. One more thing, if you're from outside of India, maybe don't watch it because this is actually in Hindi, like the local language of India. So maybe you won't find a lot of value from it. But I used to like compliment it. I used to show like what all he was doing. And then I used to say like what I would do and everything. And at the end, I would pitch a call over here. I'm not sure like I added like a button over here to book a call, and then he booked a call directly with me. Then he sent me a voice note where he complimented the video and everything. And after that, I said like he actually said we can get on a call like here, like literally right now. And then I said I'm actually booked right now. I'll see you at 7:30. And I'd like to be really honest, at that time I was just kind of nervous because I have not taken a lot of sales calls at that point. So that's exactly what had happened. But yeah, that's what why call the relevant first message, which is a message which is relevant to the person. Like the message has to be relevant. It has to offer something which they genuinely want. It does not have to be personalized. And then when you get a reply, then you create like a personalized video and sell them and everything. And the ROI on this was actually awesome. The amount of effort I had to put in compared to me writing personalized first lines for everyone over here, it was like 1,000 times less. And the amount of results I got, it was much more. I was easily booking like 2 to 3 calls a day using this strategy. The pros and cons of basically the personalized reach category as a whole is obviously it works, and it's very easy to differentiate from other people. The reason it works is because not many people are doing it. If everyone starts doing like hyper personalized outreach, it will obviously stop working. That's what I think is going to happen like 5 years from now, when AI gets like so good that you cannot even tell that's just like an actual human being or something. I don't know. Maybe door-to-door selling will become great after that, at that point, when you cannot actually differentiate between a human being or a AI agent at that point of time. But right now, this works because other people are not doing it. And because other people are not doing it, it's very easy to differentiate yourself. And because you're able to differentiate yourself, you can get the benefits and positive things associated with it and everything. The next benefit of that is that it's actually free to do. You can use your Google account, you can use your Gmail address, you can get like 80 to 90% open rates in your emails if you're sending 20 to 30 emails manually, which are personalized and everything. And it's absolutely free to do. At that point of time when I sent out these emails, like Instagram DMs were free, as you saw. Twitter DMs are almost free. It costs like $8 a month. So you can do it for like $8 a month just for the like the $8 you pay to Twitter for the blue tick verification, because without verification you won't actually be able to send out the DMs and everything. Apart from that, like LinkedIn, maybe it's not free. But yeah, WhatsApp is free, iMessage is free, SMS is free. Like if you do it in like 20 to 30 messages, obviously if you want to scale and automate, then it becomes like more costlier. I was using like a Gmail, like a Google Workspace account. So I had my own domain and I had like one email address. And then I used to send out like 20, 30 emails a day manually. And yeah, that was basically the setup which I was using and everything. These were the pros of it. It works and it was free to do. And that's why I used it in my initial beginning days. Obviously, everything has a con as well. Like there's no sunshine without the rain. There's no light without the dark. Typical cliche quotes. The cons, obviously, it's time consuming, man. It's time consuming. It takes time to actually do this. And if you're like doing outreach, which is personalized, and then you have to go on a sales calls as well. And after the sales call, like let's say you're taking 8 calls a day and you're spending like 4 hours a day on outreach. You're spending like 12 hours of your day. After that, you have to sleep for 8 hours, like let's say 6 to 8 hours, and you have to spend like 10 hours, whatever, to actually like do function as a normal healthy human being, like eating and shitting and taking a shower. You're spending like 20 hours a day easily on that. You're left with 4 hours. And in 4 hours, you have to live your life. You actually have to deliver your services. You have to learn and have like a decently sane normal mental health as well. So I don't know how people manage like hyper-personalized outreach if their sales calls are not automated. So maybe if you have a sales team, then you can do it. If you're service delivery, if you're selling software or something, then maybe you can automate it because your fulfillment is going to be automated. So then maybe you can do personalized outreach. But yeah, it's very time consuming. ROI might not be worth it. Again, like there are so many personalized messages which I've sent out and they've gotten like zero freaking replies. So it's not always that when you like reach out to people using automation, it's like, sorry, using personalization, it's going to be worth it. A lot of the times, like, I don't know about you, maybe something is wrong with me. I've just not seen really good results with personalized campaigns. For me, automation and everything, they've just like performed 1,000 times better. Because what I've noticed with me is I get like really emotional when I send like 100 messages and I get like no freaking replies, even though it's not supposed to do that. But when I send like 1,000 messages via automation, I'm like not emotional at all because my own hard work, my own time and everything, it's not linked to it because the software was sending it when I was literally chilling and playing like sports. I'm taking a swim in the pool and I'm going to the gym and everything. So that's why the ROI might not be worth it. For me, it was not worth it, but I had to do it in the beginning stages because I did not have money, whatever. And it's not definitely scalable. Even if you want to scale personalized outreach, you have to hire like VAs and everything. You have to build out like very fancy SOPs, and it's like very expensive. Like a VA that you pay like $5 an hour, you might be able to send like maybe 50 personalized messages, and in a day that's like 100, 200, 300 messages. Again, you're spending like $30 a day, which is around almost like $1,000 a month. So yeah, the amount of money it takes, it's just not worth it in my opinion. There are some use cases when you should be considering like personalized outreach, and that is when money is a constraint. So if money is a constraint for you, you should definitely consider like personalized outreach. If the prospect matters to you a lot, if you're reaching out to really high quality people, then you have to use it. For example, like the guy that comes to my mind who's a perfect example for this is Subha Vadwani. He's a really genuine guy. I like that guy a lot. There are very few people who I actually respect in this world, and he's one of them. I like him. And again, he reaches out to like the biggest venture capital firms, the biggest VC companies in the entire world. And then he like sells them like his podcast editing services. And his ticket size is extremely massive. He's asking like $10,000-15,000 a month for his clients and everything. So that's why, because the people he has to work with, because they matter a lot to him, because they are like the service he's selling is an extremely high ticket service, and he has to reach out to extremely high quality people, then obviously you have to use some personalization. You have to make the outreach personalized. Because I cannot like expect to get on a call with the founder of LinkedIn by sending him like a random email, like a random like blasted email which I sent out to like 50,000 people as well. If your niche is small, again, this might work well for you. There are not like millions of venture capital firms in the entire world. So obviously he has to use like personalization, because let's say I'm blasting like massive outreach messages. The total size of my niche is 30,000. I sent out like 1,000 emails today. I send like 1,000 emails for the next 30 days. Like my niche is finished. My niche is very small. Like I cannot do mass outreach. For example, for me right now, my niche is around like 600,000 to a million people big. So that's why I'm able to do this mass outreach, because my niche is pretty big. Like it will take me a couple of years before I reach out to all these different people. So that's why I can use this thing of like automated outreach. But if my niche was very small, if I was like, let's say reaching out to someone small, like let's say private equity firms that are doing over 100 million a year, then obviously I would do like personalized outreach. I'm not going to be sending like, yo Alex bro, just saw your YouTube video. Like obviously I'll be personalizing that email. Yeah, that's it. After that, there comes the next method, the automated outreach. What is it? You might be wondering. You probably know. Basically, reaching out to a lot of people at once. So you use software, automation, technology, code, everything to basically reach out one to many. You write one email and then you send out to like thousands, hundreds and thousands of people. You use some variables like first name, last name, company name, location, everything to maybe make the like the messages seem much more personalized than they actually are. So there are again different ways of doing this automated outreach thing. There's a very common strategy which everyone loves doing, and I absolutely don't know why. It's like mass spray and pray. What people do is they'll go onto Apollo or some random database, or they'll look for like leak databases online. They download like 2-3 million leads, and then they just like try to find the cheapest email SMTP server, which is going to let them send like thousands of emails every single month. And then they buy like a massive infrastructure, which costs them like a lot of money. They save up a lot for it. And they think that them sending like 10,000 emails a month, 10,000 emails a day, sorry, not a month, is going to somehow magically change the business. Even though their offer is shit, they're unable to convert any of the replies they get into a meeting. On the meeting, they cannot freaking close. They cannot deliver any results. They're getting like charged back on the Stripe account, and Stripe is freaking banning their account. They think that doing more outreach is somehow magically going to save their business. They find like a random email template from like HubSpot or like Lemlist cold email templates blog, and then they just like mass spam that to every single person they can find in the niche. Their entire day is spent on Fiverr looking for these lead list generating people, and they just find like random freelancers from India and Bangladesh to find lead lists who they can pay like $10, and then they hopes they're gonna make $10,000 from that. Obviously, this is not a very smart strategy. I mean, like, these are what the messages look like. And this is exactly what happens to you. If you cannot see it, I freaking block this person. You can see there's the unblock button, which means I freaking blocked this. Same exact message, spam to me twice, even though I clearly told the person, stop spamming me, I don't need this shit. Do not even read it. Do you know? Like this, like, what do you think? Is this person, like, is this a human being typing it? Or have they like copied and pasted it and blasted to like tens and thousands of people? There's not even like first name personalization. I don't even belong to this freaking industry, man. Like, I'll try to see some stupid LinkedIn ads which I get. If I get them. Unable to see. Not finding any ads right now. But yeah, basically the point is the same. Like, these messages, like, they absolutely do not work. I've spoken to people. They have like IT companies in India, and these companies, like a lot of European and US based IT companies, they like to outsource work to India because it's very cheap, it's very good over here. And I was speaking to the founders, and they get like a 0.01% reply rate, meaning they get one reply out of every 10,000 emails they send. One reply out of 10,000 emails, and it's not even like positive replies, one reply. So in 1 month they get like 4 positive replies. And I, like, God knows how, man, like, they pay the fucking team of like 30-40 people. I genuinely have no idea how these people are actually doing it. But he's like, yeah, I'm sending out like 10,000 emails a day, so I get like one reply. I'm like, yo, bro, you're getting one reply from 10,000 emails. Then I asked him, like, what exact template do you use? Then he's like, yo, like the typical template you see, like the typical LinkedIn type template you can think of. Hey, name, I came across your website, or websites, mobile application, e-commerce platform, blah, 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 have elevated, transformed thousands of businesses or clients from US, UK, blah, 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 blah. Typical, like, that massive freaking email template. And they're so adamant they want to use it again and again. Like, I tell them, like, this is not gonna work, this is shit. And when we use an email campaign, they're like, yo, use a campaign. I'm like, yo, that's getting like a 0.1% reply rate. No, 0.01% reply rate. Clearly not working. And like, I think it's absolutely shit. It can work if you want to, but yeah, like, absolutely shit. You're gonna spend like thousands of dollars in softwares and infrastructures, like buying Facebook accounts, Instagram accounts, Twitter accounts, LinkedIn accounts, email servers, email inboxes, everything. Your email accounts and everything is just gonna keep on getting banned. You're going like WhatsApp numbers, Google Voice numbers for sending SMS and everything. And you're just spending a lot of money and not getting results. And you have a lot of headaches when you have this massive infrastructure to manage. When in reality, you could simply like cut it down, like literally 10% your volume, add a bit more personalization, add some more relevance in your messages, and you can spend like literally 10% of the money and still see like 2 to 3 times better results. And I don't like to take names because I don't like to be a hater, because I believe that hate always comes from below. But I don't like hating on people, but there are some idiots on YouTube, like the typical agency gurus. They're flexing that they're making like they're sending like 1 million emails a month or something. They literally laugh at people who send like 10,000 emails a day, and they're still living in their mom's fucking basement. Literally, that's the reality. So I don't know, man. Like, I've done this, by the way. My domains, they're like blacklisted. 2 of my domains are blacklisted. Meaning, if I send like a normal email to you saying hi, it will go to your spam box because I've done this. I send like 50,000 emails a day using Amazon Says. So 50,000 email in one freaking day, because it costs just like $5. And I'm like, yo, bro, I can send like 1 million emails a month, whatever. And I just have to spend like $100 in that. So your costs are going to be high, and you're just going to have to deal with a lot of headaches. It's just not freaking worth it. This, in my opinion, is the method of outreach which I used to think was the best method of outreach until like 2-3 days ago. And I'll show you what I now think the best method of outreach is, which is relevant automated outreach. Awesome ROI. What do I mean? The outreach in this is still automated. We're not personalizing it or something. We're not manually spending our time, but it's relevant to the person. This is the perfect example of it. For example, in a LinkedIn profile, she mentioned that she was a podcast host. And I said, hey, first name. So this is like an automated message which sent out. And by the way, like I set this up in a software, like a LinkedIn automation software. And you can use like literally any one of them. They're all the freaking same, like they do the exact same thing. So I said, hey, first name. So this is like what I did in the software is I sent them a connection request and I set a thing which basically said that, okay, like how to explain it? Why am I not able to find the right word? So basically what happens is the software sees if the person has accepted the connection request or not. And after they have accepted the connection request, it will wait for 1 hour and then send this exact message. So I said, hey, first name, just got a mail from LinkedIn. You accepted the connection request. By the way, this is an automated message. So I just waited for an hour. I saw that LinkedIn sends a message when someone accepts your connection request, just to sound new. That's why I wrote it. I said, I've got a friend who recently helped a podcast host almost half their editing costs without compromising quality. So she's a podcast host. That's why I'm reaching out to her. And obviously, it's relevant to her. She's clearly interested in this because it's relevant to her. Like if you're a podcast host and I say, okay, you're spending like $3,000 a month on editing costs and everything, I'm going to take it to $1,500 a month. Obviously, that's much more valuable. And I just said, can I connect you to? Like literally all I did. This is automated. I send this to like 100 other people as well. But again, this sounds like, what do you call it? Relevant. And the way to do this is in your lead generation process. So if you want to sell video editing, don't try to sell video editing to everyone who can like afford an editor. Maybe just create a campaign where you only reach out to podcast hosts once. You reach out to all the 100,000 podcasts, everything in the world. And then you can move on to another industry, maybe YouTubers. Then you can move on to Instagram influencers, TikTok influencers. And that's how you can like basically segment down your niche, not your niche. And then based on the segmented list, you can create messages which sound relevant, which they think you actually just wrote out to them, but you can automate it. And people genuinely, if I receive this message, I could personally never tell that this was automated. So people cannot tell it's like automated. They think that I'm actually reaching out to them. So we get the benefits of personalized outreach, but at the same time, because it's automated, you get an awesome ROI. The pros of automated outreach and everything is that you actually get good reply rates. I don't know why people think it does not give you like good reply rates. Obviously personalized is going to be much better in terms of reply rates, but the decrease you see if you remove personalization and you write relevant automated messages, the amount of the decrease in reply rates, it's not so bad. Like, let's say I'm getting these are average numbers, obviously. On average, what I've seen. If you're getting it depends on platform to platform as well. On email, the reply rates are going to be much lower compared to SMS or WhatsApp. But let's say you're sending emails and you're doing these relevant type of outreach things. You might get a 4% reply rate. But if you're doing personalized outreach, you might get a 6% reply rate. Now that's a 50% increase in reply rates. But let's do the math. If you can send out 50 personalized emails a day and it takes you let's say, how many hours to do? 2 hours to do, let's say. You're spending 2 hours to get around 3 positive replies because you have a 6% reply rate. But you can create an email campaign where you send out let's say 1000 emails a day and you get a 4% reply rate. They're relevant to the people. They're not personalized, but they're relevant to the people, something like this. And then you get if you have a 4% reply rate, you get 40 replies. So literally getting 10, 12 times more replies by actually using this. So you get good reply rates. It's not as high as the amount you get on personalized outreach, but because you can send out so much more volume, the total number of replies you get, that's insanely high compared to personalized outreach. It's really scalable. Getting more leads and everything, it's great because softwares like Leadwave exists where they give you unlimited credits. You can send out unlimited emails, phone numbers, everything. They only platform which gives you unlimited credits in the world. So yeah, you can use it. Then you can get good infrastructure. For example, scaling SMS outreach is very cheap. You just buy a new number and you can send 5,000-10,000 SMS messages a day. Email is very scalable as well. LinkedIn maybe not as scalable. Twitter very scalable. I've created a full 4-hour course on Twitter outreach, so just go and watch it. like literally everything you need on starting Twitter outreach, like the messaging scripts you use, and after that, like how you can basically scale it and everything as well. So just go and watch this course. It's absolutely free, of course. You can go and use it. And after that, I've made like the cheapest and the best like outreach software in the world. So after that, you can watch this and you can buy the software as well if you want to. You can use like any other software. I've told you about all the softwares. You can decide which one you actually want to use. So yeah, really scalable. After that, like once again, like if you create a good SOP, you can just spend like 30 minutes a day once, like creating a campaign, and then you have to like literally not worry about it for the next 30 days. Just add leads once, like build it out once, and it's really simple. After that, again, last but not the least, is high leverage. Leverage is basically what you get for what you put in. If I'm able to create an automated outreach campaign, I'm getting much more of a higher return on my investment. I need to spend 15 minutes once into building that campaign, and that can send out like 1 million emails. It's obviously much better than investing 15 minutes to write like 5 freaking emails, right? Automation is again higher leverage. Like code and media are the highest forms of leverage. For example, me recording this video, I'm adding value in the marketplace. I know a lot of you are going to watch it. Eventually, you're going to binge watch my content, and then you're eventually going to buy either my software or my services. That's exactly what I know is going to happen. Maybe not now, maybe after a few months, maybe after a few years, whatever, but I know eventually you're going to buy from me if you're watching this video and are actually interested in these things. So this is again a form of leverage. I could have shared this exact knowledge with my friend when I'm going on a walk with them, but I recorded a video, and that is how I'm getting like more leverage. Maybe 10, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1000 people listen to this, and then they think, okay, this guy actually knows what he's speaking about. I'm going to pay him money. The highest form of leverage is code and media. So again, if you're using automation, that's basically code. Code is doing like the automation, the outreach on your behalf. So you're using like leverage and everything. And leverage, by the way, is the key to success and wealth and everything. It's literally the secret which gives you everything which you want. Last, like cons, the only one con which I have is that it requires money. Yeah, that's the only con. So if you have zero money, if you're gonna die next month, if you don't save $100 a month, you will die the next month. You probably should not do it. Start with personalized outreach, whatever. But yeah, I genuinely believe like the ROI is so freaking worth it if you do it right. Don't even worry about money, man. Like you can invest $20 a month into Twitter. Like I literally have this on my website. Like by the way, like this is actually like number, not this website. X Outreach Pro. No, not this. Yep. You can come here. There's this ROI calculator. You can enter how many like DMs you send every day. Let's say I send 450 DMs. I get a 5% reply rate on it. And out of all the people who say that, yes, I'm like interested in this, let's say this is 4%. Half of them want to get on a call with me. On the call, let's say like 70% people actually show up on the call, and I'm able to close like just 15% of the calls. That means out of every 20 sales calls, I'm closing only 3 deals, and I'm selling something for like, let's say this much, like $2,000, like say like just $1,500. Even if you're absolutely shut, you're still getting 1,000 times ROI. 1,000 times ROI. You invest $1 and you get $1,000 out. So the ROI on this, like this is just one for Twitter outreach. You can do it for other ones as well. You can ask ChatGPT to help you with it. Whatever. You get an absolutely insane ROI. So yeah, this is the best. And now I used to think like this was the best. The video would have usually ended if I was making this like a week ago. But now there's an absolute bestest method which gets the benefit of both the worlds. You know, my mentors like Charlie Morgan and Sam Owen, like, by the way, bro, congratulations, man. Like Sam Owens actually became a billionaire. I saw this video from Charlie Morgan. And Sam Owens is now a freaking billionaire. Holy shit, man. That guy was the first person I learned business from. Like, he taught me literally everything. His course was the first course which I watched. He was my mentor as well. So yeah, by the way, like Sam Owens is a freaking billionaire. And he said it like 7 years ago, I remember, in his course, that I'm going to become a billionaire. And I thought, yeah, you're just like full of shit, whatever. This is Charlie Morgan. I think he made like $30 million last year. Both of these people, they say the exact same thing. In their courses, if you pay them like $15,000, they will teach you this exact same thing. And that is like, everyone likes to, like, dualism is a concept which exists in the world. What they basically mean is, like, let's say there's a person. Let's say the elections were going on. Some people support Trump, some people support, who was the other lady, like Kamala Harris, whatever. Some people support him, some people support her. What happens is people make up their mind who they want to support. I like to support Trump, I like to support Harris, whatever. And then after that, no matter what facts are presented to it, like the people who like Trump, they think that lady is an absolute idiot. And the people who support the lady, they think like Trump is an absolute idiot. But the thing is, like, both of them have stupid traits and both of them have nice traits. Like, sure, you can have preferences. I like Trump much more than her. I like that guy. But that does not mean she does not have things we can learn from. And that also does not mean like Trump is perfect. Of course, he has done some stupid, retarded things. Everyone does, that's human. Like, I've done some stupid, retarded things, man. But what happens is, people make up their mind, what they believe in, and then they close off their mind. And usually the best thing is a combination of two. So Charlie Morgan in his course used to say that people believe either you need to spend like hyper personalized messages or you need to just blast and spam people random, stupid, spammy messages. Both of these things are wrong. The thing which you actually need to do is combine both. Combine quality and quantity. Because if you are inclined to either of these two paths, you're never going to reach the highest potential. And if you want to reach the highest potential, you have to combine both of them. So that's why I think, in my best humble opinion, the best thing you can do in order to get the highest bang for your buck is to actually combine personalized outreach so you get the positive benefits of high reply rates and everything with automation. And that's possible due to AI. So that's why I built out this software, and I just want to show you. I don't want to hype it up or something. You can come here, you can create a free account. We give you some free credits as well, so you can try it for free. You simply upload your lead list. Let's say this is like a Sales Navigator export, a lead list which I got from LinkedIn Sales Navigator. I just come here and I'll write like a prompt which tells you what type of personalization to use. Let's say create personalized human sounding icebreakers for these people using, like, and now I'll choose what I want to use for the personalization. So about tab is basically what they have in their about section. Over here I can select like job title. I want to use the job title, company, or maybe their industry, or let's say I want to use their, let's say, location, where they're located out of. And then I can basically select how creative I want it to be. Then I can select if I want to use the enterprise AI or the standard AI. And standard AI, by the way, is really good as well. Enterprise is like out of the world. Then I can click on test prompt and I can literally like personalize hundreds and thousands of lines. Yeah, that's great. And now after a while, it's going to create the personalized writer. So over here, you can see, congratulations on your present clubs win, blah, 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 blah. And the thing, exceeding sales quota by 200% is like no small feat. Again, this is not great. So you can like give it instructions. Don't include this. Use complement only one thing. Use, let's say I wanted to include the first name in the complement as well. In complement, always sound nonchalant. That's it. I just updated the prompt. Now I can click on the test prompt again, and now it takes care of everything. Yep, as you can see, Samantha, your president clubs wins. I predict AP highlight your standard approach to scaling businesses. Again, pretty nice. If you don't like it, just tell it what to change. Tell it what you don't like, tell it what you like. And it's going to create it, and we have like a prompt library as well, where you can use ready-made proven prompts, and you can like give it a rating and everything as well. So you can see, you can rate it if you like it, everything. And now basically people can see that, yeah, this prompt is actually good. So right now 23 people are using this prompt. It has a 4.2 star rating out of the 8 reviews which it has received and everything. So basically you can use this to write like hundreds and thousands and millions of personalized first lines on scale using the software, and after that you can combine it with tech. So now you have personalized icebreakers, which is basically the benefits of personalized outreach, and you can combine it. You can write this out using like AI, using technology. It's very affordable. You get like 5,000 lines for like just $9 or $11 if I'm not wrong, and it's very cheap. Like if you like try to understand this, if you hired a VA to write 5,000 personalized lines, you know how much it's gonna cost you. Let's say he writes like 50 lines, which is usually not the case. Let's say he write like 50 lines in 1 hour. He would have to spend around 100 hours to actually write out the lines. In 100 hours, you'll have to pay him like $5 an hour, which is $500. $500 versus $9. You're literally paying like how much more? Like 9 tens are 90, like around like lot of times more. Like basically my maths is not that great, but easily like how much is that actually? You're paying like 10 times 10 fives are 50. You're paying 50 times more if you hire a V, and you have to actually train it. Like this is much better than that. So that's the absolute bestest approach. That's exactly what you use. That's getting us the best freaking quality replies. Yeah, again, these are the best methods. Again, just summarizing the entire video. TLDR of the video, by the way, start with personalize. If you're broke, you have time, you don't have money, so start with personalized outreach, and then you can automate it tech. You can use tech to write personalized lines, and also for sending out the messages so that you can increase the volume. That's going to be the best approach. After that, the best methods of reaching out to people is number one, automated personalized outreach, where automated personalized outreach, where you use technology to write the personalized first lines and also send out the messages. Then it's going to be automated relevant outreach, where you're not using AI to personalize the messages, but you're using like technology to automate the process of reaching out to people. And the last one is going to be relevant outreach personalized system, like relevant outreach, personalized replies. So basically you reach out to people using relevant outreach messages, where you basically either send them like by copying and pasting or using an automation software, and then you personalize the replies. So if you don't have money, start with personalize, and out of the personalized methods, I think this is the absolute best one. So yeah, that's what you can do depending on your situation. If you want to know what exactly you're supposed to do, just copy the transcript of this YouTube video, paste it into ChatGPT or any AI model of your choice, select the reasoning model and ask it based on the instructions of this video what exact method will be the best for me. Explain your situation to AI, and then it's going to help you find the right one for you.